yeah, Matador streaming helps, because I have Bashki and friends helping me out. I like that card back, by the way. That's the Black Temple card back from the second season of Hearthstone in 2014. I'm using the Mists of Pandaria card back myself, which is the first season card back. I don't know if you guys ever pay any attention to card backs, but... And I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea whether this is Freeze Mage or Tempo. I have actually lost to quite a few Tempo mages. Actually, neither Tempo nor Freeze. I haven't figured out either of them. This one looks like Freeze to me with that Fire Blast, but it's really hard to tell. With this hand, I guess I want to play the Blackwing tech. Well, Blackturn, we're 5-1 with this deck, so I think we're okay. Freeze Mage. I can't kill the Doomsayer. I want to ramp. Then I guess I just hit face. Well, Freeze Mage is also another good matchup for this deck. Unlike the combo druid, this deck is slow. And all the healing I have is these two Ancients of Lore. And oftentimes I even have to spend an Ancient of Lore to draw cards, even in Freeze Mage matchup, because I otherwise get behind on tempo. So I'm not in a great spot to deal with Freeze Mage. Here I guess I will drop the Twilight Guardian. And Hero Power. He's going to get that 8 armor. Yeah. So this definitely looks like Freeze Mage. Doomsayer actually could have also been Reno Mage, if we're exactly specific. But much more likely to be Freeze. Aggro is organizing a crowdsourcing effort. Well, I appreciate your effort. I can just kill this Doomsayer. 3 + 3 + 1. So let's kill it. Didn't find a silence, but was able to kill the Doomsayer anyway. But I'm afraid I won't be able to threaten him enough, and then he's just going to kill me. That's what usually happens. I've already drawn both of my lores, so even though I drop Chromagus here, I won't be able to get more Ancients of Lore. Some games that I have won against Freeze Mage, I have managed to Chromagus and a double Ancient of Lore. And that's pretty huge. So that would give him a barrier. I think I can give him a barrier. Again, Innervate, just like in the last game. Double Innervate from Chromagus. Not my favorite thing. But I just would need to heal with the lores. That's the thing. I don't have to kill the Mad Scientist. I can just play War. I have to apply pressure here. I can't wait and stay and kill the Mad Scientist. I have to apply actual pressure before he gets an opportunity to kill me. The bright side is that he has not had a Torison turn yet, because Torison is huge. Now he can kill this, but I don't care. I got the 3 damage in, unlike if I went for the trade immediately. Now there's the barrier as well. Some silences. I was hoping I would get some big minions. I was really hoping to get some big minions. Because these are just not it. I can use one of these. because I don't have much else to play. This looks like Laughing Storch freeze. If it is, it's not running Antonidas. So I could play the other keeper as well to apply more pressure. Maybe I should have drawn with the Ancient of Lore. But I guess now it's too late to do that. Yeah, it was definitely an option to draw with the Ancient. Okay, here he comes. Here he comes. What do I do with all these innervates? So I'll big game hunter the Alexstrasza, obviously. And I heal myself with the lore. And I can use one innervate. Use a hero power here. I cannot pop the block. And there's no way for me to pop the block. Looks like I will lose this. Getting those four innervates from Cormagus was, well, it was interesting, but not good enough. Does he have a freeze? He has a freeze, that's really good for him. A couple of Chilmos, but Chilmo is only going to let him clear the board more easily. I can deny some card draw if I swipe the Acolyte. That might not be good enough. A hero power phase. I can't do much else. Not looking good. He can draw 2 more cards from the Acolyte as well. I can heal for 5 more with the lore. Does he have 1 more freeze left? Both Blizzards are gone. I think he has 1 Frost Nova left, and he just top decked that Frost Nova. Ouch. That one hurt. That one hurt real bad. Let's try to draw. Double Living Roots. That's okay. So I swipe face, I double Living Roots face. Pop the first block. Hope he doesn't have what it takes to kill me from 20 this turn. Let's try this. Let's try this. 1 block has been popped now. He shouldn't have 20 because he hasn't had a Taurus on turn. And without a Taurus on turn he shouldn't be able to do 20. There's still a chance. There is still a chance I might make this. As long as he can't find Taurus, there's a chance. Well, Pyroblast might be his out. But now he has only 7 mana left. Maybe he can't do enough damage. He needs to do something like Fireball, Frostbolt, Ice Lance into Pyroblast next turn. Something like that. That's the second block. Then I heal again for 5. But I'm at 14. He might be able to do 14. Let's see. Yeah, I guess he has it. Just top deck that second Frostbolt. 1 in 6 chance for him to have it. It was just a 1 in 6 chance for him to have it. And it's another mage. Okay. And keep the Technician and Guardian. Let's see if this is Freeze or if this is Tempo. Living Roots and Wrath, those are really big cards against Tempo Mage. The cards that I need in that matchup. And Blackwing Technician is also pretty annoying for a Tempo Mage to deal with. A 3-5. Not an easy kill. But this can still be anything. This can still be anything. I don't play Living Roots as 1/1s against Mage. They can deal with it so easily. This is another Freeze Mage. Well, this can also be Reno. Let's not get ahead of things. This can be Reno as well. I guess I'll just hero power that one down. I will still save the coin. I can play the Blackwing Tech next turn. I don't have an activator for the Twilight Guardian. So an Acolyte. Play more cards so that I will know if you're... Well, he can still be either. I could deny some card draw if I play Wrath. I don't have a Silence. Oh, I can innervate the Corruptor. That's good. Let's do that. That's even better. Saves my Wrath. And let him draw only one card. Trying to keep that card draw low. Still not completely sure on what kind of mage this is. But it's probably Freeze. And because he used Novice Engineer, it might be Laughing Storch Freeze, though the exact same deck that was in the previous game. Here I can just Living Roots. I can hit on Living Roots. Then I also get to play Blackwing Technician out. This looks like the same deck that was in the last game, but this is not the same mage, right? No, it was Stock Tornado and this is Melon Lord. Not the same mage. But this is Laughing Storch Freeze. So if this deck is now really popular, then that might be a problem for this Druid list, actually. As sad as that is. Let's drop a Belcher. Now we can start hitting some face. I'm getting an early Taurus but 6 cards. If that's burn, then I die. That's pretty much the deal here. I can't afford to cycle the Rat. I can't take any extra damage. Not against this deck. I'll sacrifice the Technician. Get to play a Twilight Guardian and hit some face. Need to apply pressure. Do I want to silence this? He still has second Doomsayer though, so no, I guess I don't want to silence that. But I guess I have to try to tempo faster here, so I have to draw with this lore. I can't afford to heal. Or I could just play a Twilight Guardian and hero power. Maybe if I hero power every turn, maybe that can help me. Which secret is that? That's barrier. Maybe later, maybe sometime, but not right now at least. Maybe. We'll see. So I want to use my hero power every turn. That's block, so he's going to get barrier from this. Do I want to coin out an Ancient of Lore to draw? Would that enable me to keep up the tempo better? Maybe it would. He's not going to be running Flame Strike, is he? Maybe he is. I coin out Chill more here. I think that's fine. I don't have a dragon in hand, so the effect doesn't activate. Would Aggro Shaman work against this Druid deck, or would Aggro Shaman work against Freeze Mage? Because Aggro Shaman is pretty good against Freeze Mage. It can kill Freeze Mage so fast that Freeze Mage cannot stabilize. Aggro Shaman is not that good against this deck. It's okay, but not superb. Now he has barrier and block. Is he going to try the fireball on the Chilmo? Yeah, Aggro Shaman is pretty good against Freeze Mage. Yeah, he is. But too bad that effect is going to fizzle. Surprise, surprise. So he now has the barrier. I think I will have to draw with the lore. I just don't have enough. I just don't have enough going if I don't. Just keep hero powering. Use the other lore to heal later. But he has been good at finding freeze effects. So he has that going for him. Let's play the Ancient of War. And again, hero power every turn. He has been finding freeze effects, but he hasn't been finding a lot of card draw. So in that sense, there's still a possibility. Let's draw with the Wild Growth here. Then I can still play a Belcher and hero power. I can't get Uzerok out, but I can do this still. And now I'm threatening to pop his block, so this game is going much better than the last one. I might still not win this. But he hasn't found enough card draw. That's the key point here. Does he have a Frost Nova? No Frost Nova. I don't have enough to both kill the Doomsayer and pop. I would like to pop him at 1. So that means I will kill the Mad Scientist with this one because both barriers are gone. Then he doesn't get another ice block. Then I can pop him at 1. And I can silence the Doomsayer. That's the plan. This is going to fizzle now because the barriers are already gone. Now I can pop him at 1. And I can silence the Doomsayer. And again hero power. I should have played the Wild Growth to draw. That was a slight misplay. I might have found something. Well, probably I'm not limited by mana in the next turn either, so yes. That Freeze Mage is not impossible. Third mage in a row. But what kind of mage? If I only knew. I would keep Azure Drake against Freeze Mage to cycle better. But if this is tempo, I don't think I can afford to keep it. I have to mulligan for tempo. Because against tempo mage I can lose in 5 or 6 turns if I don't find the right cards. Against Freeze Mage there's a bit more leeway. But against tempo the losses come so quickly. And this is definitely a hand that you can... this looks like a Freeze Mage to me now though. But it can still be tempo. Let's just hero power. I don't have a dragon to activate the Twilight Guardian. I definitely don't want to play out the Keeper. Can be still either. And this is really the pain. Because if this is tempo mage, silencing the Mad Scientist would be one of the best plays I could do. If this is Freeze Mage, silencing the Mad Scientist is almost worthless. What are you going to do? That's so hard. I think I can afford to take that 2 damage and cycle of Wrath. Then I have to use the coin, so I can't coin innervate the Ancient next turn. But I think that's what I need to be doing here. But now I don't know which one this is. This can still be tempo mage. Then that would be entity, duplicate or counter spell if this is tempo. And if this is freeze, then that's either ice barrier or ice block. No dragons to activate the Twilight Guardian, feels bad, man. I guess I will try the Wild Growth. So it's not counter spell at least. I can also check if it's barrier. It's not barrier. So this can still be tempo mage or freeze mage. Still can't tell. Some tempo mage players like to pretend they are freeze mage for the first few turns to get the opponent to play into their secrets. So he might be pretending that, and that could be an entity. And let's say I drop the Emperor here and he gets an Emperor from entity. That's just huge. But do I really have a choice? Well, yes I do. I can drop the Twilight Guardian, give him a 2/6. I guess that's the safest play here. Looks like he's actually a freeze mage. Oh, he looks like he's actually a freeze mage. But it's just so hard to tell. That's the problem. Well, I can kill the Emperor, but he has 7 cards in hand that are going to be discounted. He could be some kind of re-note. He could have duplicate on the Emperor as well. I think I have to kill it anyway. Can I afford to take 5 to the face? Against a Freeze Mage, not really, no. Yeah, this almost has to be a Freeze Mage. Now he got 7 cards discounted with the Emperor. He's in a really great spot. I haven't been able to challenge him on the board at all. No pressure. So I guess I will play Emperor, then I can also hero power this turn. Yeah. I guess Emperor is going to drag some of his burn at least. But 3rd Freeze Mage in a row and all different players, that's pretty rare. That's extremely rare, in fact. And this game I have been too slow. He's at 8 mana, he's at 8 cards. He's doing great. I think he has all burn, because he hasn't been playing anything and then he played Emperor, so with that kind of amount of burn he can do a lot of things. It's good thing that I got my Emperor to soak 1 fireball. That's awesome news, because that limits his burn a little bit. Oh, I guess I can drop the Ancient of War here. Then just hero power. He has to have a ton of burn in his hand. So once he draws Alexstrasza and plays that, I'm dead. Because even if I heal to 20, Alexstrasza is probably going to be enough to kill me. Is there a way that I can kill him before he gets to Alexstrasza? We're going to have to find out. Let's draw. I guess I will spend the Innervate here so that I can weave in a hero power as well. Because I need every point of health that I can get. I have to apply pressure and I have to hope he doesn't draw Alexstrasza. He has a ton of Emperor discounted cards in his hand and they have to be burned because he's not doing anything with them. Which means he can do something like 25 points of damage from hand. So once he finds Alexstrasza and Alexstrasza's me, I'm just dead. Getting rid of that Talnos is good for me though. That's really good. Talnos would have been even more damage. So I can play Swipe to face, drop Twilight Guardian hero power face. Yeah, that's good. Swipe to face so that Talnos is out. Drop Twilight Guardian, keep trying to use that hero power. Always use the hero power. I have 2 minions at 1 health now, so another Blizzard or Flame Strike or something like that is going to do a lot of clearing here. And I still think that once he finds Alexstrasza, that's going to be a 2-turn lethal. With that freeze, I'm going to have to silence the Doomsayer. I'm going to play 1 more minion to the board. Would it be the Azure Drake or the Belcher? With Azure Drake I can draw, but Belcher survives possible Flame Strike better, if he happens to have one. I guess it's still the Azure Drake for the draw. Then again, that's the only dragon I have in hand. Let's still play it for the draw. Now I could just Starfall the Doomsayer. That doesn't really do anything. Let's silence it. Here, and hero power again. But he's looking for the Alexstrasza, and once he finds Alexstrasza, that's a 2-turn lethal, and I have no way out of that. He has a ton of burn in his hand. He has to have. And most of them are Taurus and discounted. So I can keep digging for Alexstrasza as long as I can't pop the block. He had a Flame Strike, that was bad for me as well. Wasn't expecting that, to be honest. Oh, now he's using some of his burn. He's afraid of the combo. I hate to break it to you, I don't have a combo. I don't even have it. Do I just play out the Blackwing Technician as a 2-4? I think I do. And hero power. But it was good that he used some of his burn to play around combo. That's really good for me. He has used one fireball, he has used one ice lance. Well, that's still not a lot of damage. This deck has 54 points of spell damage. And he has now used a little bit around more than 10. Okay, starting with the burn. And I guess I have to drop Ysera here. Skip one hero power. Do I have an alternative? I'll just have to drop Ysera. Well, Daro against Control Priest. Yeah, it is sometimes hard. Deny card draw, that's the most important thing. Try to deny their card draw and then... What else? Oh, Malygos. That's interesting. I guess I have to kill Malygos. I can do it with Nightmare and Starfall. Then I can't pop his block. And I just have to accept that. I just have to accept that I won't pop his block now. I'm only 1 point short of popping his block, but still I can't do it. And I want to drop the other technician as well. Close, close. But yeah, you have to avoid that card draw from the priest, and then you just have to try to find the tempo. Keep 2-3 minions on board. Try to be just fast enough that he can't kill you. Oh. Does that mean that he thinks he has enough power to kill me? Because the Antonidas is also going to die. Can I afford to lose my Ysera? I think I can. I have Awakens and Roots. I think I can afford to lose Ysera. Let's try this. He's also losing Antonidas. I'm still at 29. He has to reblock. I have Awakens, I have Roots. He's going to start unloading. I'm going to heal with the lore. There are no more secrets. So I will heal with the lore. I will pop his second block. What can he possibly do after that? He could drop Alexstrasza, that doesn't do anything. Let's Nightmare this one and kill the Scientist. I mean, what can he possibly do here? I don't understand. All the blocks are gone. He has to Alexstrasza himself to survive. I just don't understand. Living Roots. Hi, bread ham sandwich. Okay. Phew. Thank you for watching. For more action, please visit my YouTube channel, and if you like what you see, remember to subscribe.